Welcome to Timeless Sparks, where we really try to ignite that journey of personal growth.
Glad to be here.
Today, we're diving straight into something pretty fundamental. I think a real game changer for how we think about wealth.
Yeah, it's about perspective, isn't it?
Totally. Forget the usual financial advice for a second. We want to look at why some things we're told are assets. Well, they might actually be holding us back, preventing real financial freedom.
Exactly. It's a common trap. We need to challenge that deeply ingrained idea that just owning stuff automatically equals wealth.
Like the classic examples, right? Your car, or maybe even the house you live in.
Precisely those. Ask yourself this simple question.
Okay.
If your main income suddenly stopped tomorrow, would your house start sending you checks? Or would it just keep costing you?
Right. Mortgage payments, property taxes, repairs. They don't stop. They just, drain your bank account.
And the car. Does it suddenly start earning you money? Or does it just continue to depreciate, racking up insurance and maintenance costs? Yeah, it's usually the latter. So many things we proudly call assets are.
They're actually liabilities in this stricter definition. They consistently take money out of your pocket. That's the key difference.
That's a stark way to put it.
It needs to be clear. Even something like your job, which obviously provides a paycheck,
Which we need. Yeah.
of course, but from a pure wealth building perspective, if it consumes all your time and energy, leaving no room to build anything else,
Yeah.
it's not really building an asset base for you. It's just income you trade time for.
Okay, so that's the common view, maybe the trap. How do people who achieve, lasting financial freedom see it differently? What's their definition of an asset?
It's refreshingly simple, actually. An asset puts money in your pocket, period. A liability takes money out.
In your pocket versus out of your pocket. Okay.
That fundamental distinction guides pretty much all their financial decisions. It's the filter.
So can you give us some solid examples? What are these true assets? Maybe the ones that aren't like super glamorous but actually work?
Sure. Think about things like rental properties, but specifically ones that generate positive cash flow after all the expenses. Mortgage, taxes, insurance, upkeep, management.
So it has to actually pay you each month.
Correct. Or consider digital products. A really well-crafted online course, a useful guide, templates people need, things you create once, maybe update occasionally, but can sell repeatedly with very little extra effort per sale.
Passive income, basically?
That's the goal. Also, investments like dividend-paying stocks or building a business that's designed from the start to operate and grow without needing your constant hands-on involvement every single day.
Systems, then.
Systems are huge, and maybe the most overlooked asset, developing valuable, in-demand skills. Skills themselves aren't passive, but they enable you to build assets or create systems that multiply your time and earning power. That makes the skill or the system built on it a powerful asset.
Okay, I see. It's often the boring stuff, isn't it? Quiet, maybe, but powerful.
Often, yes. Less about flash, more about function.
This is where it gets tricky, though, because society, well, it kind of pushes us in the other direction sometimes, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. There's immense pressure to acquire the symbols of wealth, even if they undermine the building of wealth.
Like going into debt for a fancy car to project a certain image.
That's a classic example. We're subtly trained, to prioritize comfort, appearance, keeping up with the Joneses. But true wealth, the kind that gives you freedom, isn't about image. It's about independence.
Independence, meaning?
Meaning reducing your dependence on trading your active time for money. It's about having your living expenses covered by income streams you don't have to constantly work in. That's freedom.
Right, so that flips the usual question on its head. Instead of just asking, can I afford the monthly payment on this?
Exactly. That's the wrong question if you want to build wealth.
What's the right question then?
The wealth building question is, will this give me leverage? Will this ultimately earn me back more than I invest in it, either in time or money?
Leverage, that's the key word.
It is. Will it multiply my effort, my time, my capital? Every potential purchase, every investment of time or money should face that filter. Is this an asset that will contribute or a liability that will drain?
Applying that filter consistently,
Yeah,
that could change everything.
it really can. It's a fundamental mindset shift.
Okay, this makes a lot of sense conceptually, but let's get practical. What about someone listening who's thinking, great, but I don't have a pile of cash to buy rental properties or invest heavily. How do they start building true assets?
That's a crucial point. You don't need massive capital to start. The key is to start smart, often small, and be strategic.
Okay, like what?
Focus first on acquiring or honing a valuable skill. something that solves a real problem for people, something they're genuinely willing to pay for.
So start with skills. Got it. Then how does that skill become an asset, not just trading time for money again?
By leveraging that skill, don't just do one-off gigs forever. Use the skill to create something that compounds.
Like what kind of something?
Content is a great starting point. Write articles, create helpful videos, build an engaged audience on social media around your expertise. This builds authority and attracts opportunities over time. It works while you sleep, potentially.
Okay, content. And then maybe product.
Yes, exactly. Package your expertise. Create small, focused digital products. Think practical guides, checklists, templates, short workshops, tutorials, things that solve a specific pain point for your audience. These can generate income with relatively low upfront cost and overhead.
And you mentioned AI earlier. How does that fit into this? Is it a shortcut?
Not exactly a shortcut, but definitely a powerful enabler. AI tools can be incredible for, say, uh, streamlining content creation, brainstorming ideas, drafting outlines, even helping with writing or editing. They can boost your efficiency significantly.
Just save time?
Save time, definitely. And also automate certain tasks, maybe parts of customer service for your digital product or analyzing data to see what's working. It reduces the amount of your direct time needed to build and maintain these assets.
Okay, so AI is a tool for leverage, basically.
Precisely. It helps you multiply your efforts.
So wrapping this idea up, it seems it's less about having a huge chunk of money up front and much more about getting clear on this asset liability distinction. It's about adopting that wealth building mindset you talked about.
That's it. Clarity first.
And then being proactive, even in small ways, to create things that actually provide that leverage, generate income, and ultimately give you more freedom.
Exactly right. Prioritize building genuine financial leverage and the independence that comes with it, rather than just chasing the appearance of wealth. It's a long game, but a much more rewarding one.
Fantastic. Well, we really hope this deep dive has sparked some rethinking for everyone listening about what truly counts as an asset for you.
Yeah, take a moment, maybe after this, to just consider your own situation. Look at your daily choices, your spending habits. How do they align with building real financial strength?
Are they building leverage or just consumption?
Right. And ask yourself, what skills do I already have? Or what valuable skills could I realistically develop? What's one small step, truly small, that I could take today towards creating some content or a simple digital product based on that?
And maybe how could tools like AI help me get there faster or more easily? How can I free up just a little bit of time or energy to focus on building these things?
These are the questions to ponder. How can you start incorporating these principles even gradually into your life to gain more leverage, more freedom, more genuine wealth over time?
Lots to think about there. Thanks for breaking that down.
My pleasure. It's a crucial shift.